shadow me. Hey guys, name's Fed. First things first. So apparently there's a secret passage with a rope spot at the start of the level. This is the start. Also, this is the couple of water arrows. This looks like a Shadow Warrior spa. Or spa. Anyway, in no way is this room the start of the level, although maybe it is relatively, but there looks like a rope spot up there. So yeah, but it also looks like I'd have to run out into the middle of a sodding room with a bunch of guys. Sod that with a 10-foot pile of 17 square foot long sod. Mate, you guys. I'm just not even taking it. Oh.
I thought I saw something. Ah! Intruder!
Shut up! I'm just here to take your money. That's what you do at a brothel, right? Well.
I hate rats.
Well, the rats would find you to be politically untenable. Then, obviously. Oh, hey, it's another note that's never ever burnt because, oh, I just got here in the nick of time. Garrett, he has good luck. Madame, I used to enjoy the dreadful company of the obscene harlots who have the gall to call your lovely girls, but I will bestow the privilege of my manhood to them no more. When one of them had the audacity to laugh at me and call me boring and unsatisfying, tell me she had more pleasure with some girl half an hour ago, I felt deeply insulted, don't you know? Let me be very clear. Your courtesans are here to please us men, and that is the end of it. The mere thought of female pleasure and lust repulses me. What's next? Women being able to enjoy themselves without a partner? This place is nothing more than filth and debauchery, and I am absolutely categorically furious and will not set foot in this blasphemous establishment anymore. Heed my words, you sleazy trollop, Mr. Kedwell. Well then, yeah. That's a guy. As a guy, of course, I am constantly subject to, imagining that everybody thinks of me in this same way. It's great. Anyway, yeah, they don't care about book learnings here, you know? All cobwebby, unless that's just yet another fetish. I don't even freaking know. I mean, whoa, I shouldn't even be showing this on YouTube. You can't. Oh, dear Mr. Kedwell, I'm so very sorry that you see my fine establishment as you wrote, nothing more than filth and debauchery. Where you see filth, I see the purest form of beauty. Where you see debauchery, I see art. The trickster crafted us this way, and since you frequent my establishment, you probably don't believe in the nonsense the Hammerites babble. You are, of course, still welcome in my establishment, but you shall know that my lovely, lovely girls did not find your remarks very pleasing, and may charge you more if you decide to enjoy their services in the future. Best regards, Madame Demitra. I think, oh, like, okay, it doesn't contain any nude AIs, but there sure is a lot of stuff more than, of ill repute, which was sort of a, really, Marble? Sort of a jokey kind of style, whereas this is a little creepishly serious, so it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. I mean, brothels in games ought to be silly in the style of Thief 2X, I think, but that's just kind of my opinion. Although those notes were kind of funny. Oh, well, yeah, I'm just gonna knock people out until I die. Please join me. But you can't because I keep cutting. Alright, you stupid. Get the hell over here. No, stop running.
Over here, he has a...
Oh, never mind. Designed specifically to prevent that, I see. You'll also notice I was rather nervous reading those notes. I trust you'll find it adorable.
Oh, well,
that is so.
Guess
Yeah, I'm just kinda not having this gameplay. Getting rid of it post-haste as soon as possible. You are despicable, debaucherous filth, and so on and so on and so on. Nah. Also publicly naming the trickster in a letter, but I guess if you come into this place, you're not concerned about public stuff, because this place is public domain. The public rules this domain with an iron fist. A collective iron fist. It's a bunch of them and they wall together into a blob because it's the liquid O fist. The liquid O fist is the best pronounced fist ever. You gotta say liquid O fist in this stupid accent in order to correctly be heard when you say the word. What is this? Private air? Yeah. Very private. You can be seen through the curtain by everybody in history. It's very private. These guards have got x-ray vision because they've evolved it in order to... those Thief 1 guard feet are very funny. Pointy. Just like freaking high-heeled shoes, except they're low. They're dainty is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Jeez. So that keeper glyph, I've heard a couple of different strangely vague things about it, so I guess I'll just leave it till later, as I was going to do, or something. I don't know, like, I feel like this place is just kind of like, I mean, it's a brothel and being taken very seriously, like I said, and that's just kind of awkward to me. Like, the T2X, again, like I say, it was a brothel, and but it was kind of like fun. It was, you could sort of chuckle and laugh and say, oh boy, isn't this silly, and blah blah blah. Whereas this, I feel kind of filthy, just going through it and looking at this stuff, and like everywhere I turn, there's a painting that I'm forced to look at, not to be a prudish or anything, but it does make me a little uncomfortable. You know, just sort of being honest there, but oh well, what you gonna do? It's a pretty good level, except that it's ball-bustingly hard. I should probably stop using words like ball in a place like this. Freaking shit is bad enough already that I don't. What? Where? Oh my god. Is this marble or what?
All quiet now.
No.
Must have been rats.
Great, but this is.
Hey, what was that noise?
Wow.
Is this a thief I see before me?
Okay, this isn't marble, so good. Take the hell advantage of that, Fen. After all, this is a brothel and it is a place to be taking all kinds of advantage. That is probably not the last stupid joke I will make about this place. Howdy doody, sirs. And possible lady who is watching this. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. And possibly everybody else of both genders who is probably finding this at least as awkward as I am.
Hey!
That's right, son. I guess these candles are the cause of this dark that isn't dark kind of
What's that sound?
stuff. Oh, hey there.
Don't know what it was.
Watch
It's
your
gone
back.
now.
I've seen another just like it with a...
Please,
Oh, no.
don't hurt me.
And here's the obligatory torture style sodomy, whatever the heck kind of room. It's just hilarious. And there's no teeth nor quarters under the pillows. I don't know why there would be. I guess I just thought if you whipped the shit out of someone, their teeth and or quarters might fall out of their mouths and land on the pillow, and you'd have to clean up, and man, you know, cleaning up would sure be a thing. Apparently this, and I'm very late to say this, but apparently this is based on the brothel from Thief 4, which I never got to because Thief 4 is a terrible friggin' game.
Try and catch.
And yeah.
Nice love pack.
See, he does say nice love pack Taffer. I thought I just misheard. But that's really funny that he edited the schemas or whatever, but that's really funny. Oh, there's one guy up there too. And I haven't finished looting this table. And I also gotta take all the food for no reason, because you go to a brothel to eat, you know? You're looking for a fancy dinner, you go to the sex place. Because both sexes can enjoy food. But yeah, Thief 4, Thief the game named the... it's, yeah...
All quiet now.
It
Must have been
was like so crappy, and I just, and apparently the brothel was all like people just taking shit really seriously and it being real awkward. Like, it was just like, yeah, it's just people having sex, like dark and gritty, and that's a dark and gritty act. Also, your shoulder, sir, is very strange, and just being really straight and serious about it, and like... That's kind of the feeling I'm getting here. I mean, I don't know. Of course, I don't know. I never played that 4 nor watched that 4 because Thief 4. No. Oh, there was some loot up there. It was a candlestick. But hey, you know, ask strange questions like, why would you do this? Even though you could ask that same question of anything. I guess you would do this because you like it and you think it's interesting or something. I don't know. But I mean, seriously, why would you make a game about daring do? Same reason, you like it, I guess. I don't know, but, you know, I'm the modern human North American modern Western guy, and I have to categorize things strangely, I suppose, but, oh well. Hey, you gonna wake up? Yeah, these Thief 1 models are strange. You'd think they would have maybe, like, used those updated Thief 2 ones that exist and stuff. Oh, what have we here? Lustful do I really want to read this? I don't really want to read this. You know what? You guys can, like, take a look at this if you feel lustful, okay? Here's the first page. Here's the second page. Okay, actually that wasn't that bad, was it? Tiresome theology. It's pretty kinky and filthy, but I guess I can accept it. I wish I had a map. It would just be like filth, 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 filth. I would like that. Boopity boop, but at least this isn't Tudum, and people do not turn on the lights again, as they rarely do in Thief, because you kind of have to specify it in some sort of roundabout way, I think, but hey. Yeah. But it is possible, and it does happen in a few missions, such as Out of the Record of Return, Lodos War, Record, the mission that doesn't finish in frickin' Newdark. Well, I think there was a guy up there, but he doesn't seem to exist anymore, so I guess I'll just ignore him. Alright, I seem to have taken out many, if not absolutely all, of the irritants of a non-subhuman nature around here. See, I said you were non-subhuman. That means you're a respectable fellow, and I'm just carrying off your body to the respectable grave, which is right here. I designate. Thank you. Nice beard back, Taffer. And what have we here? Is this a map? No, it's the Tribune. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn is a thing that is appropriate to say in a brothel. So you can tell that I fit in perfectly well with my surroundings. Ah, but hark, I hear the sultry singings of an angel who needs to be smashed on the head until she bleeds and dies. But where could she be? No, seriously. Where could she actually, in fact, be? Oh, well, I'm bound to run into her sooner or later. Think that might be it for this floor? I think I set off somebody's alert thingy. And you want your thingy at alert in a brothel? Oh my god. Yeah, don't you be fast walk.
Intruder!
Oh my god. Wait, I think I know what all this marble's for. It's to cover up all the sounds going on here. You know, the sounds such as this.
Coward!
Dude, be an asshole, come on. Oh, yeah. Out you go, okay? Great, now I can actually explore this friggin' place in peace. Exploring a brothel, you know, which is the whole reason for me even being on this planet. It's to explore brothels. That's why I'm here. That's why I was put on this earth, to annoy the world and to explore brothels. Or explotherate. I'm here to explotherate right in everybody's face. Alright, so here's probably that place that I accessed with the secret rope passage, presumably. And here's yet another guy who's totally in my way in a very irritating fashion. So that's pretty cool. That is really looking like Shadow Warrior for some reason. All these candles everywhere. I don't know, I guess I associate Shadow Warrior with candles. Candle, you blame me? Yeah. Well, so far it's pretty much just rooms and more rooms with stuff occurring. Perhaps I'm overreacting to this brothel, you know. I guess it's not that bad. I guess it just gives off an aura of just like saying, hey guys, here's a brothel. We like brothels. Look at all these portraits. These are good portraits. Which again, I guess is okay. I don't friggin' know. Hey, this is the light, bright, super bright room in case you're into light, bright, super bright stuff. Man, there's like all these cushions on the floor. That just seems kinda weird. I mean, they're not even big enough for you to lie upon. And I'm sure that means something hilarious with its visual storytelling, but I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna put you in the opposite chamber to where you came from. It's the biggest kind of punishment of all for the debaucherous sins occurring here. I wonder if any of the readables are inspired from Thiaf's brothels readables too. I just don't know. And apparently Aaron talks to you in the brothel again, so it's like the... I mean, really? Like, Aaron ended up at the brothel? Like, of course, we can't ever have a female character who does not get chucked into a brothel against her will and just abused horribly, because that's like the darkest thing ever, and who wants to have it in fiction? But, well, you know, there really is not too much going on, is there? Ah, but there's some sort of passage through this room, but then there's also just a regular door. And isn't also that where I just came from? No, it's not. But if I wanted to, I could go through that passage, I guess, for some reason. Not sure why, but hey, okay. It's also pretty cute. Oh, see, yeah, there's another keeper glyph, so that's 2. So I bet I do have to find them all, as I was suggested to. So, okay, so let me just think. How would I actually find that one? Like, how would I hit it? I don't think that's a ropeable spot up there, so how would I do it? Unless they're like a super major amazing secret, in which case you would have to like stack crates for them or something. I think there's some crates At the bottom of a stair? Like, really? Can I not just hit it like this? No. I mean, I'm thinking maybe if I'm really careful, I can... Oh. Whoa. Oh, who is the man? Fen is the man. I'm a man in a broth. Oh, damn it. And I heard somebody stepping, so I can't... Oh, wait. I could... Oh, you're supposed to jump from that rope spot to here and then to there, I betcha. Oh. Damn it. Oh, shit. She's like looking right at me. Damn it. I don't want to be looked at by a girl in a brothel. Okay, seriously. Whoop. And oi, whoop. Not even gonna... Come on. Not even gonna put a rope here because I'm just that badass. Remove the ass and you might be closer to the mark. Okay, fine. I'll put a rope there. Oh. It worked! The thing about Thief's Gold's jump is that it's so eager that it takes you in a stupid direction. You always miss the dang ropes. That's the thing about it. Uh-oh. So this is a sort of a different area. Oh, well. I mean, seriously, these flowers, it was cool and creepy with them leading out to the sewers, but they're just everywhere. These people are so messy with their flowers, and they keep their purses on their persons. What have we here? Oh, wait a minute, no. A fine establishment. What? Did I come here before? Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah. Sloane, dearest, recall your previous conversation concerning the locked doors in my observation post. I'm certain there is something big and untold behind them. This old building is full of secrets. Burley believes there is a mine shaft or some such, according to the wind, he says. It's true I can feel a cold wind when I wander there, so I imagine what's behind is not some small chamber. I tried getting several locksmiths to crack what is clearly a lock beside the doors, but no luck so far. If this continues, I'll have to call Basso the boxman to the rescue. And not that new thief for Basso either. There's nothing indicating what these doors are there for, and a majority of the books I found in this place are either completely empty or written in gibberish. I've had this alchemist fellow, Magadan or Madigan, inspect the place, but all he was able to tell me is that he indeed sensed mysterious magic, but was unable to tell me more. To the matter at hand, do you think you could find a dozen strong men to remove these things and see what's behind? Who knows? Perhaps we'll find more riches beyond. I am already quivering with pleasure at the prospect of your answer. What? Yeah, and since you know me so well, you know I'm telling the truth, don't you? With everlasting love, your Demitra. So, Demitra's observation post, the locked doors. So, or Demitra, you know, because it's like a feminine version of Demeter, I guess, which something from that Greek game that I played. Yes, I call it a Greek game, not Egyptian. Stop hanging me by the neck now, which nobody is anyway, so I don't know why I'm complaining. Sometimes I freak out and say all y'all or a whole bunch of people when really I just mean one people. Like one guy's just like, hey friend, I'm going to vaguely imply you're stupid kinda. And I'm just like, oh, the whole world hates me. Well, that's just how humanity works for some reason. Did I come here already? I guess so. So, Madam What's-Her-Face's room. Okay, yeah, so I came up here. And I'm looking for an observation post, which I guess is that. But there's some locked doors. Well, I guess I'll just walk around until I find a door or something. Sounds good. No. Oh, okay, locked doors. So this definitely looks like an observation post. And there's supposed to be a receded bookcase in her room as well. Not looking at that portrait. What are you even talking about? I'm a decent chap who's not sexual at all. Right? Not looking, just looking at the loot because I'm a decent chap who loves loot more than anything, including love. And then there's this. So yeah. I see bookcases. I don't know what he means by receded. I don't think any of these are receded. This must be Demitra's quarters. Oh, wait a minute. He means this one, doesn't he? Maybe. But there's supposed to be a lock. A lock beside a door. Man, what? How far does her quarters extend in a technical sense anyway? See, if I had a map, this wouldn't be a problem. Did I really go through this whole room? Why is there... That passage must be to, like, Ghost. To like Ghost, man. Or it's to get up onto the beams. I don't know. This seems suspect to me, so I'm gonna just try going up here because a brothel is a perfect place for trying things. Or not. You ought to be good at everything literally already if you're in a brothel, I suppose. Yeah, because, I mean, I guess... But, I mean, what? I guess I'd want a ghost in here for the loot? Well, alrighty. And this thing is metal, just for good measure, of course. Oh, there's a sign. So this is her quarters. So she says there's something that's clearly a lock beside the door. Well, if this is the door thing, I don't see nothing that's clearly a lock. Well, like I say, I noticed that bookcase, but, you know, I don't see any actual doors. And I don't know how that bookcase would open anyway. Maybe her observation post is not here at all, you know? Maybe it's a completely different place, even though, like I said, there's a few places here that do look observational, such as this and that other thing. And in fact, actually, I think I may actually be out of places to go. I can go flip that other keeper emblem down in the basement. That's strange. But wait, I was given a hint on the thread. I'll have to go look at that in just a second. But first, there we are. And I think this is just a furnace. Also, there's some lab equipment, because why not? Yeah, key window. So, I think I'm supposed to find 3 keeper's emeralds. Right, so I found 2 so far, so we're doing fairly well. And if I can manage to get close to one, it'll probably make that type sound. So one was up on the top floor, one was on the basement, so I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the other is probably on the middle floor somewhere. Wait, I didn't go in here, did I? No. Okay, it's a new place. Maybe I'll find an emblem here. Still not looking at the portraits. I'm a decent fellow. I'm only looking at the loot, so forth, etc., etc. Blah, 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 blah. What frickin' ever. Alright, you. Whoa, this is like the big super luxury suite in case you want to screw in a large place. Like the back of a Volkswagen. What? Alright. Now, funny thing is, I haven't got my loot goal, I haven't got information or the chalice. So really, what have I got? This is for sleeping next to your betrothed, by which I mean your fiancé. Your selectively chosen in advance marriage partner, so that you become accustomed to sleeping together without engaging in horrid acts of which the youth are so fond these days. You know, I learned that on QI. And there's a speed potion in there. And there's some loot in there. Great, no more lock picking. Picking is something you should never do in a brothel, especially not your nose. It's unbecoming. You notice I haven't made the obvious joke. So, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh, yeah. That's definitely an appropriate thing to say in a brothel. Man, where is that snorer, and why will she not become more becoming? I don't care. I guess, I was hoping for a love letter. Yeah. Yeah.
Dear Geoffrey, nights are endless when I am without you. I miss your warm embrace, and am so cold and alone in these dark halls. Madame Demitra treats us fairly and respectfully, yet everyone knows she only sees us as pawns for her perverted fantasies.
You're not gonna read that rest of that in that voice, I'm sorry.
The Dark Hollow is such a strange place. Now I'm an old man suddenly. I don't even know what this was supposed to be, but I guess it existed long before someone decided to turn it into a brothel. It must be centuries old, and I swear I can hear strange noises and even faint whispers sometimes. Janelle once told me she felt like the statues were silently judging her with their rigid stares, and she left the brothel in a hurry a short while afterwards. Maybe this is just the result of solitude. I hope this letter will find you safely on the battlefields. My heart yearns to see you again, your love, Celeste. Well, she's forced into a life of prostitution. I just said that was the darkest thing ever, but now I'm going, oh, they're getting me all teary-eyed for some reason. I like fluffy things. Hey, this place is serious. I can be serious. So she heard strange whispers. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't find a symbol here. That's a shame. Is there none here? Well, I mean, no, I guess not. Not that being forced to be a non-brutal prostitute is any good, but yeah, I mean, hey. This is an awkward place. I can be awkward. Also, maybe she just took it as an honest job because she's way into it, bros. But probably not. So look for sources of heat. Well, here's a source of heat. And I did read the letter that I found. Not that it seemed that useful. I even checked her bathroom, mind you. That's the prudentest thing to do. So I'm guessing that might be a hint that there is in fact some sort of secret switch in the bathroom.
around here somewhere, such as in the water. That sounds like a place that a switch would function. Oh, what? You can't turn these things back on again? Turning things on is something that happens in a brothel. Okay. I mean, he said he couldn't find any way to move the bookcases and that he even checked the bathroom, which means he didn't find anything there. But I mean, the fact that it said the bathroom makes me think, you know.
I like to think about bathrooms. They're fascinating.
Yeah, I'm supposed to pay attention to what I read, but what I've read is like, I don't know how to move them. Not gonna give you a hint. Why are you telling me to search for heat? You can't feel heat. You can see it. Heat? You mean the fireplace? Because, like, I read the note and it was just a funny complaint. Oh, man. Maybe... The note talking about the bookcase was way downstairs and nothing to do with heat, but hey. Maybe you mean this, eh? I mean, but what about this? I mean, what about it? Specifically said in her bedroom, so it's either this or this, I reckon. Did I pick something up from here already or something? So apparently there's 2 switches in or around this place, one of which is supposed to be fairly obvious. Blatant lie? I mean, seriously, I've been looking around for like forever. I ain't found no obvious switch. What are you talking about? Seriously, is that a joke? Oh, there's some... Not really obvious, but I mean, yeah, okay. Fine, Mr. Kedwell, alias used by certain Sir Delavend, resides in the old quarter with the zombies. Pious family, devout to the Order of the Hammer. Seems to have a hard time with the girls. Lots of vicious remarks about female patrons, too. Seems perfectly happy with being the center of attention, but when other people receive it, he becomes very angry. Got into an uncontrollable rage the other day. Must send Burley and his downwinder friends to keep an eye on him. Should not have signed his admittance, even though I just told him he's still welcome for some reason. De Sapreby, who is foolish enough to use their real name in a brothel. Flavion de Sapreby, Duke Flavanter of Deport's nephew. Bizarre fellow, doesn't seem to be too interested in carnal pleasure. Saw him loitering about my quarters a fortnight ago. Invited him for pleasant brandy. Kept looking at the entrance. Won't be a nuisance anymore. Sometimes the trickster has his ways. Barros. Bear Pit's Barros, always fighting the bears. Must gather more information. Seems he's a dark smoke lord. No noble family bearing this name. Callous and raw. Very aggressive from what I heard. Not good. Fink. Gathered enough information to confirm this is Constable Barton of Lampfire Hills. Can expect a bit of protection from the quill pushers as long as the girls keep him happy. Andlor constantly talks about his stolen emerald vase and his collection of paintings by the likes of Master Maruno or Isaac. Good reasons to believe this is Messer Halliford of Shalebridge. Bizarre taste, to say the least. Donated a couple of paintings, most notably Nency of the Waterfall. Doesn't seem too dangerous and is good company in the main hall. Wants to buy Ilse's portrait. Lady Rebecca. Didn't take too much time to figure out this is Miss Elena Stapleton of Downtowne. Wealthy family, but out of touch. She adores girls, which is probably why she comes here. She often talks about how her dying father has a hidden fortune in Blackbrook. Monsegur. Visited the establishment on the second day, and the gates and the... Okay, I'm done. Of recidivist. Did not even bother to use an alias and was in a foul mood. Asked a lot of questions about the place. Not what we did here, but what it was. What do I know? Nadia found it. Built a brothel here. She left. I'm now the madame. End of story. It's a mysterious place, I'll give him that. Addendum. That's not a guy. Had another fellow asking a lot of questions about the building. Didn't quite catch his name. De Pumul or something. Works for the burgomaster from what I gathered. I know the man. Refused his candidacy. Too violent. Are there any nice people around here? Well, that's a safe with the information. Oh, that's that information. But... I still don't know how to open this door, this door. Or check the bathroom. Can't turn the lights back on. Probably not even with a fire arrow. Yeah. Well, this is really, really dumb searching the switch, so I'm going to leave it here. So see you guys next time. Bye for now.